You can rest your hands on your knee or your hands facing up. And just take a moment here to just feel your body. You can close your eyes gently, feeling your sit bones touch the floor or the ground or your mat. Relax your knees. You can put blocks underneath your knees if you want to have it supported. See where your shoulders are. Is it near towards your ears or hunching forward or back? Just relax your shoulder. Relax your jaw. See if you're clenching your jaw. Soften your eyebrows. And be gazing towards the middle of your eyebrows. Feeling any sensation or energy down to your tailbone, up to your spine, up to your head. Now we focus on our breath. Feeling each inhale here as you breathe in. Feel each exhale as you breathe out. Not judging your breath. Maybe your inhale is longer than your exhale, or your exhale is longer than your inhale. That's okay. Couple of breaths here. On your next inhale, slowly open your eyes. You can just move your head side to side. You can have your shoulders up, away, up into your ears, and then down. You can round your spine from here, chin towards your chest, and bring your chest forward. Feel your spine a little bit back bend here, and a couple of those if you want to. Or just moving your hands, warming up your wrist. You can twist also from here and on the other side. And the side stretches if you want to. Waking up your body in a Sunday morning. And then from here, just slowly come up to your standing. So in Ashtanga practice, we have an opening mantra and a closing mantra. It's nothing religious. It's just acknowledging the people who started and devoted their time and their life into this practice. And then from here, you can just come into standing to the top of your mat. Again, it is nothing religious. If it makes you feel uncomfortable, just say your own intention and your own mantra. So spreading your toes widely open, pressing down to your big toes, to your little toes, to your heels, hugging to the outer edges of your feet, feeling that energy down toward from the floor towards your legs up to your spine. And have your hands in prayer. I'll do a few breaths again from here. Inhale slowly through your nose. Exhale. Out to your nose. Inhale one more time. On the next exhale, we'll exhale out in Inhale here. Oh, Vande Gurunam Sharanarvinde Sandar Fita Swatma Sukhavabode Nishreyase Jangalikayamane Samsara Hala Hala Mohashantye Abahu Purushakaram Shankashakrasidharinam Sahasrashirasam Shwetam Pranamami Patanjalim. Om. Setting your intention for your practice today. Please include yourself in your intention. And we begin with Surya Namaskara A, or your sun salutation A. So I'll just give modifications for the first set. If you want to do it, if you have a regular practice, you can do whatever you have in your practice. So standing to the top of your mat, spread your toes. On your inhale, take your arms up, gazing up, your hands together. If you feel your elbows are bending, just to have your hands together, you can slightly have your hands apart. Take your shoulders down away from your ears, gazing up. On your exhale, low belly in, slowly move forward. You can have a little bend on your knees as you bring your upper body down. Top of your head down towards the floor. On your inhale, slowly lift your chest open, breathing in here. This is your halfway lift. On your exhale, or just slowly step back into a high plank. So in your high plank, you want to spread your fingers nicely open. You want weight onto your finger pads, not only your wrist. Your tailbone is a little bit in. So you're moving your low belly in. Engaging into your legs active, knees active. So towards our chaturanga or your yoga push up, you can just drop down to your knees. This is your modification one. And then slightly lean your weight forward, your shoulders past your wrist. On your exhale, slowly come down. Sorry if you have to wait longer there. On your inhale, you can have your hands down, elbows down in Sphinx pose. Legs still active here, pressing the tops of your feet onto the floor, or come into your upward facing dog. In your upward facing dog, legs still active, your hips are relaxing towards the floor, your chest pushing open, shoulders back, gaze forward or up wherever you can breathe, and then slowly drop your knees down. Tuck your toes, push your hands so much, and then send your hips up into your downward facing dog. So this is your first downward facing dog for the day. Just take it easy, bend your knees if you have to. Feel your spine lengthen as you push your hips back and up towards the ceiling. You can gaze in between your legs or just where your gaze lands, pressing into your finger pads, arms nicely straight, shoulders relaxed as much as possible. Bend your knees if you have to, and take here maybe two more breaths. Doesn't matter if your heels touch the floor. What matters here is your spine straight, low belly draws in. And then on our seventh movement, you gaze forward, step forward to the top of your mat. Breathe in again into your halfway lift. Nice, Delia. And then slowly on our eighth movement, fold forward again. Exhale here. Press down to your feet, legs engaged, belly is in. Inhale, take your arms to the side and arms up. Exhale, arms down by your side or into your standing, or we call it Samastitihi. And then second one, inhale, arms up, breathing in here. On your exhale, belly draws in, fold forward. Inhale, look forward, chest open, halfway lift. Hands down to the floor, step back. So you can drop your knees down or just stay on your toes for the second modification. Just drop your chest down towards the floor as you bend your elbows towards the body, shoulders back. Untuck your toes, tops of your feet flat to the floor. You can do your Sphinx pose or inhale, upward facing dog. Pressing down to your finger pads, chest forward. You can drop your knees, keep pushing your hands, and just roll onto your toes if you want to, downward facing dog. We're going to stay here for 5 breaths, focusing on your breath, inhaling deeply with sound, just slightly sound. Inhale to your nose, and then exhale out to your nose. Nice, lovely. Relax your shoulders as much as you can. Now we have this pelvic floor that we engage. It's like you're stopping yourself from peeing and pooing, and then also engaging your low belly. Just gives you a little bit of a lift or lightness. Gaze forward, step forward, halfway lift as you inhale again, chest open, lengthen. On your exhale, low belly in, fold forward, weight to your toes. Press down to your feet, inhale, come up, gazing up. Exhale, arms down by your side, your Samastitihi. One more time, everyone. Inhale, take your arms up, gaze up, breathe in, feel everything lengthen. On your exhale, low belly draws in, pelvic floor can engage here, top of your head, heavy down to the floor. Inhale, look forward, chest open, halfway lift and slowly step back into your high plank. So you can decide, you can drop your knees down or stay on your toes and bring your chest down, or into the final one, you're just hovering your chest off the floor, engage your legs here. Inhale, upward facing dog. If it's sumabit, that's fine. You can just do it again. And then slowly push down onto your hands. You can be on your knees or knees off the floor. You can just roll to your toes into your downward facing dog. And then 5 breaths here again. One, relax your jaw, nice and depth. Two, three, eight, four, Miss Annie, downward facing dog. And five. Gaze forward. You can hop, jump, or walk forward to the top of your mat, breathing in again into your halfway lift. On your exhale, fold here. Press down to your feet. Inhale, arms up. Samastitihi, arms down by your side. We usually do this for 5 sets, but let's just do one more, the fourth one. A little bit faster, maybe. Inhale, take your arms up, gazing up. Exhale, folding. Inhale, look forward, halfway lift, and then exhale, stepping back, high plank, lower down, however you want to. Inhale, upward facing dog or your Sphinx pose, and then slowly exhale, downward facing dog, and then you stay here for 5 breaths. One, two, nice again. Three, breathing here. Four, five, your seventh movement. Gaze forward, jump, or walk forward to the top of your mat. Straight away, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold again. Press down to your feet. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms down by your side. Sun Salutation B or your Surya Namaskara B. This has 17 movements now. So a little bit more, but we'll just take it easy and slow. Your first movement, Bend your knees. Stay bent with your knees bent. Take your arms up. Inhale here. Exhale, keep your knees bent. Just drop your stomach down to your thighs and straighten your legs, folding forward. Inhale, gaze forward, halfway lift, and then step back, your chaturanga. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Only one breath here. Listen carefully. Your left foot stays at the back. Put it in an angle. Your right foot steps forward in between your hands. Press down to your feet so much. Keep your right leg bent. You want your right knee on top of your right heel. When you're ready, take an inhale and then reach your arms up. You can have your hands together or hands slightly apart. Breathe here and then slowly take your hands down. Push with your hands so you can step your right leg back. High plank again. Lower down for your chaturanga or down with your chest. Inhale up, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now we'll do the other side. So your right foot stays at the back in an angle, 45-degree angle. Press down to that foot. Step your left foot forward in between your hands, your left knee on top of your left heel. Engage your back leg straight, front leg bend. Inhale up, take your arms up. Exhale, hands down, step back, lower down. Nice. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, push your hands, downward facing dog. Nice. And then we stay here now for 5 breaths. Again, just let your body warm up. Spine nicely straight. If you feel your spine is rounding, maybe you can bend your knees a little bit and keep pushing your hips back towards the back wall and your ceiling. Breath is more important. Relax your head, Lindsay. Relax your head. Bend your knees if you have to. Gaze forward, stepping forward to the top of your mat. Breathing in again, halfway lift. Exhale, folding. Bend your knees. Take your arms up. Stay here, one breath. And straighten your legs. Place your hands down. Samastitihi. Let's do that one more time. Ekam, bend your knees, arms up. Dwe, second movement, fold forward. Leaning, inhale, chest open, halfway lift. Chaturanga, hands down, step back, lower down. In your chaturanga. Nice. Pancha, inhale, upward facing, shut, exhale, downward facing dog. Into your warrior one, Virabhadrasana A, left foot stays in an angle at the back, right foot steps forward. Sapta, inhale, take your arms up. Ashta, hands down, step back, lower down. Drop your knees if you have to. Nava, inhale, upward facing, chest open. Dasha, push down. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left side, right foot stays at the back, 45-degree angle. Left foot steps forward. Ekadasha, inhale, take your arms up. Smile if you want to. Dwadasha, hands down, step back, lower down. Engage your legs. Trayodasha, inhale, upward facing dog. Chaturdasha, exhale, downward facing dog. 5 breaths. One. If down dog is too much now, you can just drop down to your knees and just feel your spine lengthen here. Nice. 3, 4. Feel your hands push down to the floor. And 5. Gaze forward. Panchadasha, step forward. Halfway lift. Shodasha, exhale, fold. Top to the shah. Bend your knees. 17th movement. Take your arms up. And slowly straighten your legs. Samastitihi. Into our first pose. So open your feet hip width distance. Paramishtasana. Grab onto your big toes. If it's quite hard for now, you can bend your knees a little bit. Inhale, lengthen, and then exhale, fold. Stay here for 5 breaths. One, relax your shoulders. Lay around where your elbows point. Can be to the side. Let's see if your shoulders are crunching up to your ears. Or take your elbows a little bit back so you can relax your back. Bend your knees if you have to. Then slowly engage your thighs. Release your hamstrings. Inhale, look forward, halfway lift. And then slowly take your hands underneath your toes. You're stepping onto your hands. Inhale, lengthen. And then exhale, fold one more time. Stay here 5 breaths. One, two, three. Relax your shoulders. 4 and 5. Inhale, gaze forward. Lengthen first, head up. And slowly standing up, Samastiti here. Utthita Trikonasana or your triangle pose. On your inhale, take your right foot to the back and out to the side. So you're facing the wide edge of your mat. Take your arms out. Your right toes turn out to the side. Keep your left hand maybe onto your left hip. So you're feeling your left hip stay there. And then slowly bend over to the right. If you feel your left hip is coming in forward to reach down, you can grab a block or just have your hand onto your shin. So you're feeling that stretch onto the left side of your body instead of just folding here forward. Nice. Good. And then you can reach your left arm up when you find your balance and your stability, squeezing your inner thighs together. You can have your gaze up or just forward. Stay here for 4 and 5. Inhale, slowly come up. Take your right toes in and then your left toes out. Same here. You can have your right hand hold your right hip first, bending over to the left. So keep that stretch onto the right side of your body to your right hip and leaning down. You can have your left hand onto your foot or in your big toe or a block or just your shin and then take your right hand up. Nice. Stay here for 5 breaths. One, nice to depth. Two, relax everything. Three, belly is in. 4, nice breathing, lovely. And 5, inhale, come up to the side, take your arms out. Now we're going to twist from here. Utthita Trikonasana B. Turn over to your right. So you're facing the back of your mat. Your right leg stays forward. Your left foot in an angle. Left arm reaches up. Inhale, lengthen. Low belly draws in. Exhale, folding forward. When you've found your forward fold, then you can take your left hand onto your right foot or to the outside of your right foot. You can have your right arm reach up or your right hand stay on your right hip. Gazing up to your right shoulder, pressing down so much to your back leg. Feel your twist in your breath. Breathing here. Inhale, slowly come up, arms out, open, turn over to the left. Now you're facing the front of your mat. Right leg in an angle, left foot forward, right arm reaches up. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, folding. Nice. And then right hand goes to the left foot or outside of your left foot, pushing it out. You can be on your fingertips or grab a block. Left hand reaches up. And stay here for 3. Both legs nicely active. 4. Pressing down to that right foot so much and feel that twist. And 5. Inhale, slowly come up, arms out, open. Samasthiti. Exhale, stepping forward to the front of your mat. Utthita Parshvakonasana A. Ready? Inhale, take your right foot out. So this is the widest stance here. So widen your stance. Take your arms out to the side. Right toes facing again to the right. Bend your right leg. So how do you gauge your distance for this one? You want your right knee on top of your right heel and your right thigh parallel to the floor. If you're up here, that's fine. In time, you can just bring it down lower with your breath. You can have your right hand resting onto your right thigh, left hand down and up. So you're externally opening to your left shoulder and you can gaze up. If you can and feel you have more there, you can have your right hand behind your right leg, right hand beside your right foot. Nice. Pushing a little bit your right knee onto your right arm, easing up for 4. Press down to your right heel for 5. Inhale, come up. Take your right toes in and then your left toes out. Bend your left knee on top of your left heel, open to that left hip, arms out to the side. And we're ready. Left arm to your left thigh, right hand goes down and open to your right shoulder. You can gaze up to your right hand. Maybe your right little finger, your pinky, is towards the floor a little bit. So you can push that right arm back. You can have your left hand down to the floor and into the final expression of the pose if you want to. Inhale, slowly come up. And there's a twist again for this one. So we turn to the right for Utthita Parshvakonasana B. Let's drop our left knee down first. And to the first modification, left arm reaches up and then hook your left armpit over to your right knee. So it will look like this. Hook your armpit over to your knee. Make space. Push anything there. Hands together. You can stay here. Or you can have your left hand down, your right hand up and over. If you feel it's okay, you can lift your left knee up. You can lift it. Or you can bring your left heel down. If you lost your twist by bringing your left heel down, just come up with your left heel and tuck your left toes down to the floor. Stay for 4 and 5. This is a hard pose. Inhale, come up. Arms out to the side again. And slowly face the front of your mat. Drop your right knee down. Right arm reaches up. Whoops. Right arm reaches up. Hook your armpit over your knee. You can have here your hands together with your knee down, opening your chest, or right knee is up, right hand down, or left hand up and over. Or bring your right heel down. Open to your chest here, gazing up to your left hand. Feel your pose, feel your breath. Stay here, one more breath. Slowly release. Bring your hand down, arms out to the side. Step forward, Samasthiti here. Into our wide-legged forward fold. So we have 4 sets for this one. Inhale, take your right foot out again. So you're on your wide edge of your mat. Hands onto your hips. Inhale, lengthen. On your exhale, slowly folding forward. You can grab a block, hold onto your block onto the floor, and you can readjust onto your toes, maybe toes slightly in, heels slightly out. Or you can walk your hands a little bit in and folding here. Stay here for 5 breaths. If your hands are on the floor, you want your elbows in 90-degree angle, elbows towards each other a little bit, just in your chaturanga. Relax your back muscles, kneecaps lift, thighs active. Inhale, look forward, head up, exhale here. And then on your inhale, take your hands to your waist, exhale here. Letter B, inhale, take your arms out. Exhale, hands onto your waist again, elbows towards your spine, open your chest, breathe in, exhale, folding forward. Belly draws in, elbows towards your spine, head towards the floor, little bit weight forward to your toes. I know it's kind of scary, you're rolling forward. You've got it. Relax your jaw and breathe in. Nice, Janice. Inhale, come up nice and slow. Use the activation of your legs as you come up. Beautiful lady, yes. Exhale, stay there. Inhale, take your arms out again. Open. And then on your exhale, interlock your fingers behind you. Or you can just grab your shirt or a strap or interlock your fingers. Have your shoulders forward and lift your chest open, but not so much that you're going to create a back bend. So just lift your chest up, and then on your exhale, folding here, nice and relaxed. Let your shoulders let go. Relax your head so you can create more space onto your head, to your back, your neck. Nice. You got it. Engage your legs. You got it, Delia. Nice. Good. Find your breath again. Nice, Vinny. Inhale, slowly come up, nice and slow. Press down to your feet as you come up. Beautiful, good job. And then from here, letter D. So inhale, hands to your waist. Exhale, grab your big toes. If it's not yet available, you can just hold onto your shin or grab anything that you can grab on here down below. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, folding here. Taking your elbows a little bit out, but not so much. Remember your shoulders and your neck. Weight a little bit forward to your toes. Nice. Feel your neck relax, creating space there, your shoulders, so you can create space for your spine. Good. Inhale, head up only. Exhale, pause here. Inhale, slowly come up as you press your feet down, engage into your legs. Hands to your waist. Samasthiti, step forward. Parshvattanasana, your pyramid pose. You can grab your opposite elbows or your hands in prayer behind you. Or create a fist and then bump your fists towards each other. So find what works for you. And then step over to the right as you face the back of your mat. So we can do the right leg first. Both of your hips as much as you can square to the back of your mat so your left hip is not facing in an angle. So your left hip towards the back of your mat. Good. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, folding here. Keeping your legs straight. Forehead, just relaxing wherever it can. Can be here halfway or having your head onto your shin. So getting the same benefits when you've reached the maximum of your body, and then engaging into your breath. You're modifying, still getting the benefits no matter where you are in the pose. Press down to your legs. Inhale, slowly come up. Turn to the left and then one more left. We're doing the left side. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, folding. Bringing your chest towards your left thigh. Relaxing your head. Breathing here. Belly in. Modify if you have to. Listen to your body. Nice direct. One more breath. Inhale, slowly come up. Nice and slow. Release your arms. Step forward. Samasthiti here. Utthita Hasta Parangustasana. We are now into our balancing poses. So giving your weight onto your left foot, spread your left toes open. Modification for this one is grabbing your right knee. You can stay here or grab and try. You're grabbing your right big toe. If it's too hard to balance, you can hold onto wall or get closer to a chair. You can straighten your right leg. When you find whatever you want to do in this pose, and then on your exhale, leaning your chest forward, shoulders down, touching whatever you can touch. If you're bending your leg, just staying here. 4 and 5. Inhale, take your upper body up again. On your exhale, open your right leg out to the side or straighten your right leg out to the side and look over to your left. Whoops. 1. So if you fall out of balance, that's okay. Just come back again. 2. Keep pressing down to your left big toe. 3. Pelvic floor engaged, belly is in. 4 and 5. Whoops. Inhale, take your leg back to center. Exhale, fold one more time. Inhale, let go of that foot. All of us have your hands to your waist. Point onto your right leg. You've got this. Stay here for 5 breaths. 1. Point your toes. 2. Leg up. 3. 4 and 5. Slowly bring your right foot down, your right leg down, and breathe there. Now have your weight onto your right foot. We're going to do the same at a fair. Open your right toes, grab your left big toe, or hold onto your left knee. See what works. Maybe this is your lucky side. And then exhale, folding here. Stay here 5 breaths. 1, 2, or hold to your knee. 3, 4, got it. Stay there. And 5. Inhale, head up. On your exhale, take your left leg out to the side or hold onto the wall. You can gaze forward or up or look over to your right. 1, 2, 3. If I'm doing it, my counts are faster. 4 and 5. Inhale, take your left leg back to the center. Exhale, fold one more time. Inhale, leave your leg and point your left toes, hands to your waist. 1, 2. If you're leaning back, lean forward a little bit. Make it harder a little bit. 3. Feel it to your left hip joint. 4 and 5. Leg down. Ardha Padma Sanasana. So inhale, take your right knee in towards your chest. Hold your right foot. Take your right knee down. Right foot onto your left hip. If you feel any sensation that's not good on your right knee, and stay here in a tree pose. So you're resting your right foot on your inner thigh or onto your calf muscle. Take your hands together and then just stay here first. If you want to go further, your right leg in half lotus, you can bind here. So take your right arm out. Right arm internally rotating, so moving in forward and grabbing onto your big toe. If that's too much, you can hold onto your shirt and then you can slowly lean forward and drop down. If this feels very scary for you right now, You can just have your hand down, both of your hands down to the floor. But if you want to stay here with your hand onto your big toes, stay there. 4. If you're in your tree pose, please stay in your tree pose. And 5. Inhale, head up only. Exhale here. Press down to your left foot and slowly come up. And exhale, leg down. Let's do that other side. Inhale, take your left knee in. Protect your knee. So left knee in close to your body. Right hand holds to your left foot, left knee. And slowly bring your knee down. Nice. Good. Nice and slow. And then you can create your bind. So moving your left arm forward and into your bind, or grab your shirt, or you can get the strap and hook it to your foot, or you can stay here in your tree pose, hands together, just stay there. You want to come down, slowly coming down, nicely controlled, and take your head down. 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, head up only. Have your weight to your right foot. Inhale, come up, nice and slow, whoop, and leg down. Into our Utkatasana. So we start our Utkatasana how we started our sun salutation. So stepping forward to the top of your mat, or you're already forward in your top of your mat. Inhale, take your arms up, gaze up. Exhale, folding here. Inhale, gaze forward, halfway lift. Hands down, step back, lower down. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Gaze forward, jump forward, keep your knees bent. Keep it bent, keep it bent. Inhale, take your arms up. Utkatasana. Stay here for 5 breaths. 1, 2, this is not my favorite pose. 3, hips down, lift your chest up. 4, you've got it, I'm with you. And 5, exhale, take your hands down, lift up if you have that. And exhale, step back, lower down. Inhale, upward facing, nearly guys. Exhale, downward facing dog. Into our warrior poses or Virabhadasana. So keep your left foot back in an angle like what we did in the start. Can you mute, please? Take your right foot forward. Thank you. Bend your right knee on top of your right heel. Oh, Josephina, please mute. Thank you. Inhale, take your arms up and stay here 5 breaths. 1, left leg nice and straight. 2, lift your chest up. 3, pelvic floor engaged. 4, and 5. Straighten your right leg, turn to the left, and then one more left. Bend your left leg, left knee on top of your left heel into your left side, gazing up. 1, right leg straight. So now you're facing the back of your mat. 2, 3, feeling your right hip flexor. 4, and 5. Stay there with your legs like this. And then open your arms out to the side. So your left leg stays bent into your warrior 2, Virabhadrasana B. And stay here for 2. Arms straight. 3. And 4. Strong arms. Gaze into your left fingertips. Or right, wherever you are. Left. And 5. Slowly change sides. So straighten your legs. Take your right toes out. Left toes in. Bend your right leg. Right side. 1. Gaze into your right fingertips. 2. Nice. 3. Strong legs. 4. Belly is in. 5, hands down to the floor. Step your right foot back into a lift or exhale, lower down. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Into our seated poses. Paschimottanasana. So slowly jump forward to your inhale and exhale to here. 1, 2, 3,
You're cutting in and out, Teacher Monica.
4, 5, 6,